Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm an Airbus pilot, and in today's video let's talk about why there is no after takeoff checklist on Airbus aircraft. So there used to be one in the past, and that checklist went landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs on, down to the line, and then you had a below the line which was altimeter standard. However, with the new Airbus checklists that came out a few years back, those have been abolished. Now, what is the reason for that? Isn't it dangerous to fly without an after takeoff checklist? Well, on some aircraft, like the Boeing 737, where you've got things like the air condition and pressurization, yes, it would be dangerous. However, the Airbus aircraft is going to warn you for anything that you might forget. For example, we are passing through the transition altitude right now, and our altimeters are still on QNH. You can see the QNH starts blinking to alert us of the fact that we haven't reset our altimeters. So let's do that. Set standard. Standard cross-check, passing flight level 56. Now, checked. Alright, and just like for anything else that we might forget, we would be alerted by the system. For the landing gear, you would be alerted by an unusual maximum speed indication. Same for the flaps, where you would be alerted by the even lower maximum speed indication. In case you didn't put your packs on after takeoff, you are going to get a warning as well. Let me put that off for now to show you what I mean. It is going to take a short while for the aircraft to wait for you and see if you might be turning it on yourself, but eventually after a certain period in time, you are going to get your warning that the pack is not turned on. Now, fair enough, I did just turn it off after takeoff, so I might possibly not get the warning now because the airplane thinks that I've turned it off intentionally in flight now. So slightly different logic there, whether you depart from the ground or whether you turn it off in the air. So that was probably not a good example, but you would get an ECAN caution telling you that your packs are off and that you need to turn them back on again. And that is the basic principle of why Airbus has abolished the after takeoff checklist. Now, it is worth understanding at this point though for what reason the checklists have been changed in first place. Now, when you have checklists where you are checking stuff that basically doesn't need to be checked because you would get a warning for it anyway, or because it just isn't all that important, then it becomes very easy for pilots to read the checklists quicker than they are actually supposed to, and it might just become easy for pilots to miss certain things as the checklist is read. For that reason, when the checklist is cut down to only include the most important points, you kind of make sure that checklist discipline is held, and that, let's just say that it is easier for pilots to focus on the important stuff and otherwise spend your attention on flying the airplane as you are supposed to do in all of those critical phases of flight where checklists would ordinarily have been read. And that is the reason why Airbus no longer has an after takeoff or climb checklist. I do hope that you found this one interesting. If you did, then do let me know in the comments below, and I'm very much looking forward to your feedback on that one. If you know additional points why those changes occurred and why there is no after takeoff checklist anymore, then be sure to put those in the comments below the video as well. And with that, I would like to say thank you very much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like in YouTube as well, as it does really help out the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're up for more, and last but not least, if you really like what I'm doing on this channel, would appreciate a small donation through the Buy Me Coffee link in the video description below. Until then, see you all again on the next one, and safe flights with your Airbus aircraft.